good?
So I hear you got a new mixtape out.
Yeah, we got actually a couple of them. We got a fraud one, then we got a, official one.
The bootleg.
Yeah, man, bootleg.
Yeah, I hear you were tracking down the bootleggers at the flea market.
Yeah, man, we tracking them down, man. Gonna comb that shit back to the white meat one time, With most of the players, the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? Really like a screw tape. Some shit we did, me and a couple homies of mine, some shit we did at the screw shop, you know what I'm saying? I think like last year. Just going in that bitch, getting some beats. I think DJ Red over there work at the screw shop in the studio part. Just put a little mix together like Screw what it did, you know what I'm saying? Shit sound cool. Just mix the shit and, we just got on that motherfucking, freestyle, do what we do on that motherfucker. And bitch came out pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? Me, this nigga Head, this nigga Me, a couple more niggas out the hood, my nigga BJ, BJ from State Line, my nigga Billy, 3 Car, Miley Billy, Lil E, so on and so forth. Man, Chris Ward on the motherfucker, K Reno on the motherfucker. I mean, we were just doing our thing on there, having fun, fuck it, getting $1 too. And I got 5200 the mixtape, which is, my mixtape, you know what I'm saying? A couple real songs on that, the motherfucker featuring, Paul Wild, Slim Thug, Chris Ward, and all the rest, basically me like a motherfucker. Getting Slim on that motherfucker too. Me and Slim got some shit. We ain't named out shit yet, but we gonna do a mixtape / album. Cause that motherfucker gonna be so hard. It's gonna have to be both. Then I got Meth. The follow up. Like the heroin and that cocaine shit was cool, but there was like albums that they had to make happen because I wasn't participating at that point in time. We wasn't fucking with each other, so.
As far as legal troubles or just you weren't involved in the
yeah, I wasn't involved because
Mm-hmm.
there was a whole lot of outside shit going on, so we wasn't involved with each other. Or like Jay put it, during that time, he was without me and I was without him. We were doing our own thing. Well, we just really found it better to quit listening. I mean, that's the whole shit that started with me and Slim or any of these beefs I never had. It was never a problem directly with you. It was somebody saying, listen to this. And so
you stopped listening to the outside?
Yeah,
people
man.
trying to cause problems?
I never really listened to it. I ain't really want to listen to it, but when so many motherfuckers bringing you the same piece of business, not even to say that you really believe the shit or not, but you get tired of hearing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like when a motherfucker you don't know tell you that shit, it's like, so what? You could be a motherfucking naysayer, hater. So what if you mad? Because me and this man getting some money. Then another motherfucker you kind of know tell you. Then your brother tell you. Then your grandma want to know. And then your preacher want to ask you about it. And pretty soon you like, you know what, man? Fuck that nigga then. How about that? And you
So
started some shit.
So that was, for example, the beef with you and Slim was something similar to that?
All that shit was similar to that.
Mm.
All that shit, like the shit.
So now you guys are getting money together?
Yeah, because I mean, and I gotta, salute him. Because he actually did this shit, man. At Hawk Wake where we squashed the shit. And, and at the time, I'm like, I'm on my, me and Trey wasn't fucking around, me and Slim wasn't fucking around, me and everybody wasn't fucking around. Nobody. So, I seen them standing outside, outside the ceremony at the funeral home. So I seen him and I was like, okay, I see him, I see Trey, I see this other nigga, this other wet head ass nigga over here I'm getting into it with. So I'm kind of like, you know what? Fuck this shit, I'll go off up here. I know Misha gonna be mad like a motherfucker, but I ain't finna start nothing, but as soon as a nigga slide up on me wrong, man, look, they better be lucky the police already here. So I look at Slim and I'm like, nod my head. I walk by you like, nah, bro, hold up. This shit me and you got going on is some bullshit, dog. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck this shit. We need to put this shit in the ground with Big Homie. Big Homie want to see us getting money together, dog. And I thought about that shit and I was like, man, you know what, dog? You right, man. My bad. I'm out of line.
That's big.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just being a man. So you got a lot of motherfuckers out here that's on this whole I am and I did and I can't be wrong. I ain't never been one of them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I know I ain't never woke up and floated and put it both pants legs on at a time in the morning. So ain't nothing special about me. I'm another man. So I recognize my flaws and shit, you know, my shortcomings. So we shook hands and then immediately some old own looker ass nigga just, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all should have been did this and yeah, nigga, bro, you know you tripping. Alright, hold up. I just squashed this shit with him, but I beat your motherfucking ass though. You tripping out here. Nah, me and Slim and the niggas with me and the niggas with him, we about to whoop this nigga now. But yeah, we remember where we was and, you know, it was all good, man. And
Well, for people that don't understand, you seem like you're always ready to, you know, to go to war, to fight somebody or whatever. Like, for people that don't understand that mentality, I mean, what's your background? Obviously, you've had a rough, you know, upbringing. What do you feel like has made you that way? Was it, you know?
I mean, you know, just life in general. I mean, everybody got their own story. Mm-hmm. So I ain't gonna say it's nothing special about me. But I mean, at the same time, though, it's like, you know, when you come up in a place, man, where everybody tell you you can't have it, it'll make you want it more. You ain't gonna make it. It's gonna make you make it times two. And I mean, once you earn some shit, especially your name, you're not gonna let nobody disrespect your shit or try to take it away from you. So when motherfuckers try to belittle me, like disrespect me, the man that I've created on my own, the man I raised myself up to be without my father, you know, all this is, no, I ain't saying that I just got no extravagant ass shit going on, but this is me. You're not finna disrespect me, and I'm just finna just, I know the Bible that I'm supposed to turn the other cheek, but I mean, after 2 turns, you ain't got no more motherfucking jaws. You got me fucked up after that. I'm gonna give you 2 times. I ain't gonna just take off on you. I'm gonna tell you first, like, man, you tripping. Nah, that ain't for me and you. Well, nigga, fuck you then. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Alright, bitch, leave. Okay, now I'm coming back, and I'm finna put so much foot up, not in your ass, but up into your motherfucking ass. Like, nigga, you gonna shit shoelaces tomorrow, nigga. Like, for real. And I'm not trying to be violent at all. I'm just saying, man, don't fuck with me because I'm by myself. I don't roll with a gang of niggas. See, a lot of niggas can talk shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they, you know, fucking Webster can come in the room and be like, hey, man, fuck you and your mom. But he got 50 niggas behind him, so what you gonna do? You ain't finna do shit because you by your motherfucking self. I'm that nigga that's gonna tell you and them 50 niggas, y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. I know y'all gonna fuck me up, but I'm gonna kill 2 of you niggas. So you other 48, y'all gonna think about it like, okay, we trying to jump this nigga. This nigga's trying to, you know, make us go to the next life. I'm not finna play with you. I ain't never had feelings like that. I don't give a fuck about your life, nigga. So just don't fuck with me. I gotta overkill a situation because I'm by myself. I ain't got this safety net of niggas to fall back on, and I don't want that safety net of niggas to fall back on. I'm really about my one deepness and my manhood, by my motherfucking self.
You got the One Deep shirt on?
Oh yeah, I ain't even really just noticed that shit, but yeah, man, One Deep, and that shit say for life. One Deep for life, man. Shout out to my nigga Algiers. We get a lot of money with these shirts. You did. Shit, I mean, that's a way of life for me. Party, party, parties. Let's all get wasted. Nah, if there's some wasting shit going on, I'm wasting my motherfucking self. Not sharing my shit with you by myself.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, you've been pretty open about drug use throughout your career and whatnot. Where are you at with it right now? Are you going through a clean phase or?
Yeah, I've been sober for weed for like since '09.
Sober from weed?
Yeah, sober from weed since '09, and I ain't drunk no codeine in about like a year and a half. Cause I mean, like, when you think about it, you'll think you broke when you're not itemizing, and it's like I was doing like dumb shit like a lot of us do when we entertainers, and you like, damn, I'm running through my money. 18,000 a month on codeine, 10,000 a month on Kush. Not to mention, itemizing the styrofoam cups you're buying, all the ice, all the cigars, all the soda. I'm like, man, I'm spending $30,000 a month on getting fucked up. So when the nigga just was like, man, I'ma chill this month. And if I'm doing like 10,000 a show, doing 10 shows a month, that's $100,000 a month. I'm only seeing 70 of it because the rest of this shit I'm using on some mind-altering shit. And they're not even 70 because shit, you got motherfuckers to pay. Gotta pay your DJ, gotta pay your driver, you know what I'm saying? All this extra shit, 10% to your booking agent, and y'all motherfuckers know how the game go. So
it was a financial decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about other drugs? Are you all the way sober? Or are you?
Yeah, I mean, unless you gonna count a Newport, you know what I'm saying? That's a drug. But I mean, yeah, I smoke cigarettes. Mm-hmm. I smoke a cigarette every now and then. But I mean, nah, I'm not finna. You're not finna catch me at the Kush highs or at the drink highs or none of that shit. Like no more.
So was it hard to quit, or you just?
Nah, not at all. Cause I mean, I like money more than anything. I mean, cause with money you can do anything. With them drugs, all you can do is them drugs or sell them drugs. So I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I like having nice shit. So I'm like, you can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? When you fucked up. When you fucked up, all you can really think about is, man, I'm leaning. I need to sit the fuck down. I'm high than a motherfucker. I need to pour up a cup and then sit the fuck down. I'm high than a motherfucker. Let me find a girl so I can fuck, smoke some weed, give me a cup, and sit the fuck down. That's the whole day right there.
Not very productive.
Not productive at all. I mean, even still, it is my first love. I get in this motherfucker and get fucked up and come straight in and cut all this shit on and just, cause that's my love. And that's where the money come from. I always been good about that. This shit there, it's $1 million Mac right here. I got 4 hard drives of unheard shit in this motherfucker, you dig? So I mean, I couldn't have, 4 things with 90 gigs apiece full if I was not being productive, you know what I'm saying? But the song a day that I was doing fucked up, now it's like 2 or 3 songs a day sober, so I'm better off right now. You know what I'm saying? I can drag me out like 2 songs a day, 30 days in a month. We looking at like shit, 4 albums a motherfucking month down there.
So obviously the album titles are kind of an analogy for your music being addictive. But why did you decide to go that route and name each of your albums after different drugs? I
mean, I was going after the same field, you know what I'm saying, that Drake went with Chronic. Cause like his interview back in the day, the nigga was like, man, he was just saying, man, my record is dope. Try this, get hooked on this shit, cause it's dope. So that was a statement I made with Crack, cause I had time to sit down and critique Crack and really make the motherfucker what I wanted it, cause I wrote it in the penitentiary. And when I came out after Crack, shit started falling off between me and the label. Well, not between me and the label, but between me and the motherfuckers that was between me and the label. With all this line and all that shit. Throwing the label out the game, throwing me out the game with each other. So that was the first and the only real album I really did. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, we was, at odds with each other. So now when we come back and we got our business together, Meth, and then Angel Dust. And I mean, motherfuckers finna be some epic shit like crack was. So I mean, and I just, I'm letting motherfuckers
So do you have
know.
release dates for those, or it's kind of up in the air?
Well, we got like, we were pushing for like June. We have an official release date of May 24th, but I don't think we finna reach that motherfucker though. Cause there's so many songs I got, motherfuckers ain't even chose the whole song listing order for Meth yet. And we gotta do Angel Dust. All the shit finished already. We just, we choosing the naming right now. I mean, choosing the song ordering. So we looking at June for Meth, which is just next month. And then we looking at the first Tuesday in November for Angel Dust. And then between those, this motherfucker's already, this Mo City Players, this already, lingering on the net and lingering in the street. And 5200 is gonna linger out there real quick, real fast. And then, I'm gonna leak some more albums we got, man. Me and BG from, Hot Boys, we got an album. Me and Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, we got an album. Me and Chris Ward, we got a mixtape. I mean, I got about like 7 projects, not including 2 volumes of the Zero Vision, volume 2 and 3 that's gonna come out also this year. So I mean, it's work mode. It's work mode right now. It's safe to say I had a 2-year hiatus, but I'm back.
So have you tried these drugs that you name your albums after, or are you
Not
more
at
of
all. Not at all.
you're more of a codeine weed fan, or were?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, even the album covers, you have such graphic, visuals. You don't think that's gonna make people curious about those particular drugs? You don't feel like it's, glorifying that?
No, because I make it what it is. Like when you look at Crack, the album cover, the Unwalmart brand, the one with the scruffy dude on the corner that's smoking crack. When you look closely at it, it's no crack there at all. I'm the crack. I was in the bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, and on Heron, the album, nigga wasn't shooting up no heroin. I was in the needle. Nigga was shooting me up. In all these different cases and scenarios, I am the drug. I'm telling niggas the same shit Dre saying about
Like
crime.
Charlie Sheen, right?
Yeah, but like to another level though, cause I'm like, I ain't never tried none of this shit, but I'm saying I am this shit. When I open my mouth, when I do what I do lyrically, song singing wise, rap wise, production, or I am the crack, I am the meth, I am the Angel Dust. So don't waste your money going to the dope highs and and getting the motherfucking feeling for 15 to 20 minutes with one of these motherfuckers and for 2 to 3 hours with the other one. When you can have this feeling every time you hit play on the CD with my version of the drug. I'm just telling them motherfuckers, I am as potent as these drugs are. Because these drugs fuck off lives, and they influence motherfuckers to do this shit as well as my music does. So that's the statement I'm making. I'm a drug.
Well, it seems like even though you get a lot of respect, obviously, in Houston and surrounding areas, but you haven't really got that national look, and it seems like in part because you've been in and out of jail so much. Has your legal situation, like, have you been able to kind of put that behind you, or, do you feel like moving forward you're going to be able to be doing national promo tours and, like, really taking it to another level?
I mean, yeah. My legal situation ain't never really been where I can't work. Because, when you have a legal situation, that motherfucker tells you must have gainful employment. Rapping is my gainful employment. It has been since I've been doing it, so they might can stop me from going to the fight in Vegas because I ain't working. But if I'm doing a song in Vegas, I'm working, so I gotta go. If it's a show in Canada, Helsinki, Finland, Stockholm, Sweden, wherever it is, that's gainful employment, so I gotta go. The problem with me has always been the middle motherfuckers. Cause see, I know me, I know my weakness. I can't talk to everybody. And I know the game, like especially with a booking agent. They gonna go low, you gonna go high, cause you trying to get money They trying to get you to go lower so they can make more money. I'll be like, nah, nigga, fuck you in your club. I ain't doing it.
Well, I mean more the fact that, you'll go to jail for a year, which obviously that kind of slows your momentum down, as an artist, even though you do still have music out. So
Yeah.
do you feel like moving forward you're going to be able to be more consistent?
I mean, yeah. But I mean, like far as them promos and shit like that, so that's what I was getting at. Like, when you don't do certain shit for certain people in this game, they blackball the shit out you. Like, they blackball you. Maybe I might have beat up the wrong program director. Maybe I might have, whooped the wrong rapper's ass that became a president of somebody's major label. Or maybe I just didn't bow down to a motherfucker like they wanted me to. And motherfucker just straight up just, oh, okay, I got him. Shut him out of this. Don't let him do the cypher session. Don't put him on the Bud Light Superfest or whatever it was, Budweiser, whatever the fuck. I mean, niggas just straight up and just you, and you. But him, nah, fuck him. And then a lot of times it'll be like, if you let this motherfucker come, he gonna outshine us. Don't let this motherfucker come. But motherfuckers will look at me and they'll ask me like, man, are you tired of being regional? I mean, ain't you ready to go national? I'm like nigga, like it's up to me. I'm like, I'm doing my part. I'm putting this shit out there. You know what I'm saying? I go where I'm told to go. I even go where I'm not told to go. But in the time, like in them, I want to say in them courtship times, when you making your impression, when you fucked up, and your people looking at you like, okay, go out here and promote. I can do that shit in Houston. I might do as far as go Austin, Lake Charles, some shit like that. But nigga, I am broke. You gonna set me up to go out there? Okay, tell Jay I need some money to go out there. Jay don't even know about the shit. Whatever CEO it was, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. Or if a motherfucker slide somebody some money to get to you, motherfuckers play with your money, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't do this one show for a nigga for an extremely low price. You gonna make sure you don't do no shows in the region. And I'm like, that shit fucked up. But at the same time, I ain't finna bow down to you because you fucking my career. I'm gonna just whoop your ass and keep that shit moving. Yeah, so I mean, like, yeah, wherever they invite me to or wherever I got an open lane to go to, if I get on the computer and I see demographically where I'm at, yeah, at this point in the game, I'm gonna go out there because I got some bread. But I wasn't financially able to do that shit just for nothing. Because a lot of this shit, like what Bun do, I salute Bun. He'll get the fuck up and just leave and just go. And just pop up in Atlanta. And like the same shit, when I popped up in Atlanta, shit, motherfuckers like, hey man, let's do something. I know you, let's do something. But I mean, shit, you gotta have home taken care of first before you leave home for a week or days at a time. Cause I wanna come back to this motherfucker broke and my shit off or my lock changed. I'm like, nigga, nah, I'm fucked up right now. And I can do it now, but I wasn't able to do that shit before jail. I had to get my shows up. I had to cut my motherfucking team down so I could keep my motherfucking money together. I'm like, yeah, man, it's a lot of decision making to do. And there's a lot of hating that go on. So I mean, like, yeah, I want to be at them awards. Yeah, I want to 106 in Park. Yeah, I want to do all this shit. MTV. Like, so far, I don't know motherfuckers just really put a nigga on, like, MTV2 and shit like that. Like, the video with Maya and Top Notch and shit like that. I mean, as far as that, that's like the extent of the shit. Because, I refuse to sell the fuck out. I'm not gonna bow down to you. I'm like, if I can't be the same man that I am right now to embrace this shit that I want to embrace, I'll never embrace it. And I'm fine with this shit. I want to put my shit out there because I do feel like I'm better than a whole lot of motherfuckers. But that ain't even it. I got a craft. I got a talent. Anybody with a real talent, they want to be recognized for it. Like, it's niggas out there. So, I mean, it's niggas out there, sports-wise or whatever field it is. It's better boxers than the best boxer in the game. It's better ball players than the best basketball player. But they'll never be discovered for one reason or the other. And a lot of motherfuckers want to, okay, I'm gonna put you on, but you gotta give me half your money. I'm not finna do 180 on shit. I'm not finna 360 shit. If the shit ain't right, I'm like, nah, nigga. I'm not finna go get all this here. So I'm finna make 25% of this shit. I mean, it's not feasible to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do it.
So we talked about the bootleg mixtapes. Where can people find a legitimate copy?
Well, kingoftheghetto.com. KINGTHAGHETTO.com, like a motherfucker. Kingoftheghetto.com. In about, like I say, about 10 days, you'll be able to get all that shit off of kingoftheghetto.com. Ringtone for the new shit. All the videos, certain interviews. I mean, daily uploads. I mean, you'll be able to get all that shit off of kingoftheghetto.com. You know what I'm saying? I'll be, putting excerpts of that shit on my YouTube channel, TV Zero. I mean,
Any last words?
I mean, hey man, fuck with the king of the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali, Roger Simpson, Kim Bro Slice, you know what I'm talking about? Fuck with me, I'm in your face like eyelash and ear like a Bluetooth, you know what I'm talking about? And it's really going down in the side, screwed up click for life.